What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, I have noticed that there is a topic concerning coffee dates that again is going viral, and I want to have a discussion with it. I myself have never been on a coffee date. Maybe some of you brothers have. Maybe you have went on a coffee date and you were lucky enough to clap cheeks off that date. If it has been the case, please let me know. If you have any booty clapping tips for your boy, let me know that. But I've noticed women online complaining about it and why they don't agree with it.
So one of my rules is I don't do coffee or drink dates. Now, I understand that some women like this or prefer this because it's a quick turnaround, 30 to 45 minutes. If you don't like him, you can get out of there. It works for some people. If you like it, I love it. This video is not for you. Keep scrolling. However, for me, as for me and my household, we're going to have higher standards. I'm talking to this guy, and I'm going to read it to you because we've been talking for a couple days, and he started talking about meeting up. So he said, we should get together over some pear and lychee cocktails soon. And I said, that's really sweet, but I prefer dinner. I like to get dressed up. Now, I always try to say it nicely because I don't want to be like, I don't accept drink dates. Like, you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be, you can be nice about it. But I always just say I prefer dinner because I like to get dressed up. And he said, I see. What type of places do you have in mind? So I sent him a list of places that I've been like wanting to try, all sorts of different budgets. Okay. It ranges from like medium to a little bit higher, all different locations around the city. So he can choose like what works for him, you know, timing and budget wise. So I sent the list of places. He says, these places sound really nice. I think it'll be fun to get to know each other over some nicer dining options. Here it comes though. But I wanted to let you know up front that if we were to meet at one of those places, I'm comfortable splitting the check. I usually will do drinks or something on the simpler end for the first meetup to see if there's a connection first. So my thing is, I don't like the coffee or drink date because they're trying to audition you to see if you are worth an actual dinner.
And this is another thought process on it.
So I do not accept coffee dates from men, and I just want to talk about it. I do just want to say that my reasons are just that, my own, so don't get under my comment section upset or in your feelings. So why don't I accept coffee dates? Well, besides the fact that I'm really not much of a coffee drinker, I find that coffee dates are low effort, they are cheap, and they are the biggest waste of time, honestly. So when I go on dates, I truly do like to look my best because I do believe that first impressions matter. So I really do put a lot of effort into my look, and I find that putting effort into my appearance for $5 bean juice is a waste of time. So when you ask a man, why do you like to take women out for coffee dates? They will give you a bunch of reasons, and I'm just here to tell you that they will never tell you the true reason as to why they ask women out on coffee dates. They're going to lie to you. They are going to guilt trip you by asking if you need free food. If that's why you're asking for him to take you on a proper date, do you need free food? Are you hungry? And it's really just because they want the woman to be able to prove that she is worth a proper meal.
Now, Kayla Nicole puts this out here. I'm tripping or asking someone out for coffee is a great first date idea. It's inexpensive, forces you to have conversation, and allows for a quick exit if the vibes are not right. Now, this was posted on its own site. You guys can look at the comments, and some women agreed. Most women did not. Most women thought that it was boring and broke and they could never. Okay. So Kayla Nicole's position is, listen, it's quick for me to be able to just say no. But let me talk about this for ladies out there. And the two ladies in the videos discussed it in great detail. They said men want to take a lady out on a coffee date to see if you are worth spending money on. Okay. I don't know why women have so much of a problem with that, but let me remind women what the deal is. Okay. And I'm talking about even men that have money, even men that are doing well. Women must understand something, young ladies out there. If you are going to be a lady that's going to get married, if a man is going to take care of you, if a man is going to sacrifice for you, and we understand that women's roles in the private sector and their own autonomy has increased dramatically in the last 50 years. So the person that is probably going to make the biggest sacrifice in this relationship financially, on average, it's the man. The person who is going to ask you to marry him, he's going to try to put you into a house. He's going to do these things to take care of you every day. This is the man that's doing this. So you need him to say yes. You need him to say, I do. And when you have declining marriage rates, when you have men that are saying we would rather stay alone and by ourselves, and in some cases get blow-up dolls. And when you have the attitude that it's giving cheap, it's giving broke, it's giving dusty, when actually you're not probably gonna make a change in that guy's life financially, and it's gonna be him that's gonna make the change in your life financially, well, guess what? You're gonna limit your opportunities, okay? First of all, let me just compare this to brand deals as a social media content creator. When you want to work with brands, anybody can tell you this. When you want someone's business, if you can't get their business by just asking them for collaboration, what do? Well, you go out there and you try to show their value by doing something for what? For free. We're not asking women to sleep with men for free. We're not asking men to do or women to do any of these things. What we're simply saying is, women, is that going on a coffee date with a guy that you are attracted to, that you would like to be with, is giving him the opportunity to say, you know what? I want to invest in you. I don't mind investing in you. This is a good idea. Okay, you pass it, or I don't want to. Would you rather for the man to say, oh, I took you out once and you wanted to spend $200 on you and only to find out that you're just not worth it? Then guess what? It's not gonna go anywhere. When you come out with a man, he wants to go on a coffee date, what you're saying is, I really want to get to know you. You're distinguishing yourself from all of the other ladies who are just looking for a free, expensive meal, who doesn't want to give any value. And it happens a lot, okay? It happens a lot. This is what you're saying. You're making yourself different, and you're putting yourself out there to say, you know what? I'm willing to work with you in this relationship. This is what guys want to see. This is what guys want to hear. But you don't want to do that. And I don't do coffee dates myself personally, but I see why guys are doing them. You know what? You want to know why? Because men are tired of footing the bill and getting nothing in return. Guys are tired of that. This happens a lot. You know, I saw a story. It was a lady that was somewhere, and she calls herself, her name was so infamous, I think they call herself the dinner date 304. She had basically went on all these dates with these men in New York City, and she think that maybe she got guys that spent almost $30,000 in dinner dates over a period of time. All right. She took none of those men seriously. What guys are saying now is, nope, we're not going to spend that money on you. And then here's the thing. And if you don't want to do that, it's fine. We'll just not talk to you anymore. And if the guy is valuable, then someone's going to say yes. It's just what it is right now. Marriage is on the decline. Spending money on women is on the decline. You know, in order for you to have an attitude like that, somebody has to actually have or actually desire what you want. Not to say that men don't desire you, but now what guys are saying is, where's the value? Where's the value? It's plenty of people I can spend my money on, or I could just not spend it on anybody and just keep it to myself, which still makes you more valuable. If you have money and you don't spend it on women, it doesn't make you bad. It makes you more valuable. If somebody, like, if a girl says, oh, if you don't give me $100, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. Like, what? Who cares? You're $100 richer. So I don't see what the problem is. I think if you like the guy, you're attracted to the guy, why don't you go out on the date and see if things go somewhere? Because you want to be with that person. You like how they look. You like how they dress. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Maybe it is. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Scratch the bell. We're out.